So today I would like to talk about how I learned and acquired English. It's been a long time since I made long video in English, and today I want to talk about how I learned and I'm still learning English as a native Japanese speaker, growing up in a very monolingual environment. First of all, both of my parents are Japanese, and I was born and grew up in Japan, a very, such a very small prefecture. Foreigners are quite rare, and there were very few opportunities to need to speak English in my town. So, first of all, English education in Japan is not, to be honest, is not really practical. English education is mandatory, of course. From when I was little, when I was a kid, from 12 years old, it was a mandatory subject. But English language sensei, all of them were Japanese, would teach you quite, how to say, English only for exams or tests or something, not really practical or communicative purpose. I kind of didn't like English classes because of that. But when I was in high school, especially like 16 or 17, I kind of didn't go to school because it was kind of boring. But then I would play online video games, daytime or evening or night, and especially at night because people in Japan were sleeping, and then if you play online at night in Japan time, you will match with other players from other countries. So obviously, you have to communicate with them in English because they don't speak Japanese. That was like some kind of first contact for me, and it kind of motivated me a lot because I wanted to talk to my friends, online friends, but still English. And then I started to watch some American series such as Ugly Betty or Doctor Who or something. Some of you guys might know. And there was that was in Japanese first of all, but and then with English subtitles. Watching those American or English series in Japanese but with English subtitles, and then I got interested in watching them in original way, meaning watching the series only in English, watching it and hearing the English and stuff. And then there was not application but a website which was called Shared Talk. I'm not sure if it still exists, but it was like some kind of platform online where you can match with other people who learn your target language. For example, I'm Japanese and I speak Japanese, and I was looking for somebody who speak English, and there were other people from other countries who wanted to practice Japanese. So that's like a language exchange matching site or something. And I since I didn't go to school, I kind of didn't really like it, but I got many friends over there on shared talk, and then when I had like free time or like even like playing online games or something, I would talk to my friends online in English. So this is how I kind of got some kind of basis of English, like communicative English. And then I got more interested in improving my English and maybe studying something in English, using English. That's why even though I was in Japan, in Kyoto, but I entered and I enrolled in one of the universities in Kyoto, where almost all of the classes and lectures were conducted in English with international students. That was quite challenging for me, but at the same time very motivating and encouraging me to improve my English and learn something in English. It was very hard at the beginning, but 4 years spent there, 4 years, and other students from other countries kind of such a big motivation for me. Wanted to talk to them, communicate with them, and also share the knowledge and experience with them in English. So even though I was in Japan, but where I was, the environment, the circumstances that I was surrounded by was quite international, I would say. So that's how I could learn and acquire English. And then when I started to work after the graduation from my university, there was a Japanese startup, but there were lots of foreign colleagues as well. So some of them spoke very like fluent Japanese, but some of them didn't. So sometimes we would use English for communication and in work. I think after reaching intermediate level or advanced to a certain degree, using the language, in this case using English to work or using English to learn something is very practical and a very effective, efficient way to improve English itself. So this is how I kind of improved my English. But some people say that I think going to study abroad to learn English is very like essential or something. But it's like 2026. It's always possible to find appropriate, suitable environment anywhere, online or it's like a globalization. If you want to, you can find any people from other countries and maybe practice English. Not only to practice English, but to have exchange, cultural exchange or something. So what I want to say is, no matter where you are, if you have motivation, if you have concrete purpose, goals, in this case improving English or something, learning or acquiring English, you can do it. Even though I was in Japan, but I could kind of find such an environment where I could use English very actively. So the other thing which is very important is to continue studying every day, with strong motivation, strong goal, and also purpose, and also learning the language every day, daily. This is one of the things that I would say very important. Even though I was very Japanese, my parents are Japanese, I was in Japan in a very monolingual environment, but still, of course, there are many spaces I still have to improve in my English, but so I can express myself and take this video like this. This is what I kind of learned and acquired in English. So hopefully this information could be useful and helpful for you. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. またね。